Dallas Cowboys hand star player $80 million 4-year deal in major move by under fire Jerry Jones. The Dallas Cowboys have announced a deal that lets them keep a key piece on their defensive line just before what should be a hectic free agency period. According to multiple reports, the Cowboys were able to keep defensive lineman Osa Odighizuwa on a deal worth $80 million over the course of 4 years. Per Spotrac, Odighizuwa will get a $20 million signing bonus in addition to his current contract. Per ESPN, of his $80 million he's set to earn, $58 million is guaranteed. The Cowboys were expected to use the franchise tag on Odighizuwa if they weren't able to get a deal done today. The tag would have cost the team $1 million, sirs. It's a top move for the Cowboys. Amidst plenty of noise this offseason, including the hiring of a coach many didn't expect following a subpar 2024 campaign. By average annual salary, Odighizuwa now ranks in the top 15 highest-paid interior defensive linemen in the league, according to Over the Cap. Amid C.J. Goodwin agrees to one-year deal with Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys continued their flurry of moves on Tuesday. After agreeing with Osa Odighizuwa on a new contract and restructuring CeeDee Lamb's deal, the Cowboys have resigned another one of their impending free agents. Special teams ace C.J. Goodwin has agreed to a new contract with the Cowboys. His contract is for 1 year. Goodwin is a 12-year veteran who has been with the Cowboys for the last 8 seasons. He had 8 solo tackles in 2024 with Dallas, the best of his Cowboys career. The Cowboys must also work out a contract with long snapper Trent Sieg, who is a free agent. Still, with the resigning of Goodwin, it ensures that the Cowboys will keep one of their core special teams players on the roster as Dallas welcomes Nick Sorensen as their new special teams coach, replacing John Fassel. There was some thought that Fassel might try to sign Goodwin once free agency began, but the Cowboys have closed off that avenue. Cowboys' CeeDee Lamb had perfect response to restructuring contract star receiver. CeeDee Lamb has his eyes on the prize when it comes to competing for championships. However, he understands it will require more than just his talents to win a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys. Lamb decided to restructure his contract on Tuesday. The move created $25 million in cap room, allowing the Cowboys to make further additions to the roster in the offseason, per ESPN. This resulted in a fan asking the star receiver on social media via X about why he made the decision, which he made sure to have a perfect response regarding his commitment to the team's success. "Such a dumb move, can I ask why?" a fan asked Lamb. "I want to win." "It's gonna take more than just myself," Lamb responded. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones breaks silence on Jimmy Johnson's retirement. The Dallas Cowboys were one of the most disappointing teams in the NFL during the 2024 season. Dallas won 7 games and missed the playoffs, in part due to injuries to players like Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. Now the Cowboys must transition into off-season mode and try to fix what went wrong a season ago. One former Cowboys legend is making a career transition of his own. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones finally shared his thoughts on Tuesday morning about Jimmy Johnson's retirement. "From the time we were in college until the time we were holding up those Super Bowl trophies, I knew Jimmy Johnson could be anything he wanted to be, and he was," Jones said via a statement from the team. "Some of the most exciting times in my life I shared with Jimmy, and I cherish them." Johnson is one of the most successful coaches in Cowboys history. He followed that up with a hugely successful career as a broadcaster with Fox Sports. Sometimes, he even tried to coach the team from afar from the Fox Sports set. As one of the most gifted people I've ever been around, Jimmy has blazed a remarkable, unique trail that is now deeply embedded into football and broadcasting history, Jones added. It is clear that Johnson and Jones have a very close relationship. "Congratulations on your incredible career, Jimmy, and I wish you well in your 4th quarter, my friend," Jones concluded. "You will always be a winner." Cowboys have 4 options in fixing RB conundrum. The Dallas Cowboys have been linked with making big changes to the backfield under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer after a 2024 season that saw the franchise be one of the worst in the NFL at running the football. Rico Dowdle did his best and managed to surpass 1,000 yards behind a chopping and changing offensive line while playing half the year with Cooper Rush. There is a clear directive from Schotty all the way down the coaching tree that the Cowboys' identity will be wrapped up in running the football, and the manner in which they run will be important to how they are viewed outside the building. But how do the Cowboys go about fixing the run game? Does it start in free agency or the draft or with a trade? The four options. 1. Keep Rico COO. Stephen Jones has indicated the Cowboys are wishing to resign Rico Dowdle. The two sides did talk over the weekend at the scouting combine in Indianapolis, but a source tells us no groundwork was put down in terms of exchanging offers. 2. Go shopping. Free agency offers Dallas some older backs, but ones that still have some juice in the tank with Aaron Jones, 138 yards, 5 touchdowns, and Najee Harris, 1,043 yards, 6 touchdowns are options. Add J.K. Dobbins, Nick Chubb, and Javonte Williams to the conversations and answers are available. 3. Draft high or low. Here's where many think Dallas will improve its run game is through the draft and, more pointedly, through Boise State star Ashton Jeanty with pick 12. That is the most obvious way the Cowboys could go in the first round, but Omarion Hampton is also making some noise after his stellar efforts at the Combine. And now we know that Dallas is interested too in local product Damian Martinez, who is not an early-round prospect, but who is nevertheless going to be invited to the Star for a visit. 4. Trade a fun name? Breece Hall of the New York Jets. Avit. In the final year of his rookie deal, and the Jets don't seem too keen on extending him. This is one to keep an eye on. There is a new direction for this Cowboys offense, and running the football will be a key ingredient in Schottenheimer establishing the new culture inside the Star. But which avenue he goes down to make that happen will be an interesting watch. Free agency or the draft or a trade. All are viable options and all could easily work.